What's going on, y'all? So it's been a minute since we done the movie corner. I think we did a movie corner. The last one we did was Bad Boys. So that was like what, 2 weeks ago or so. But anyway, this has been on my heart. This has been on my mind. Okay. I know I keep on saying that I'm going to do sleepaway camp. I am going to do that. But sometimes certain things just be coming up that you just really want to get out real quick. And that is what I'm doing today with basketball. What is it? Loving basketball. We got so much stuff that's going on right about now with all of the basketball with WNBA. Girl, let me just tell you something. I went on Ticketmaster today and I was trying to find some tickets to the Chicago Sky. I'm trying to get some home games, okay? And I'm sitting here like, oh my goodness. Now I knew the league was doing good this year. Okay. I knew they was selling, but baby, it's one thing for people to say it and then for you to actually see it. It's I can barely get a ticket. And then the tickets that they do have available, they cost too goddamn much. First of all, I'm not gonna pay Beyonce prices to see y'all. I'm sorry, I don't even pay Beyonce prices to see her. Okay, so let's get that clear. Then y'all want to resell tickets that's literally started off at 120 and they being resold for like 700, 800, 1,000. Baby, I think one of the highest prices that I've seen for one of these tickets for the one of these WNBA games was like $5,000. Baby, I mean, granted, that was like on court side. That was on the floor. That was on the floor. Them two little rows on the floor on each side. Girl, okay, that's fine. But they originally cost like $2,000. Okay. Why are you reselling them for 5,000 plus? Girl, I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. And I don't want to do Raptors, but I feel like I just may have to. I just may have to suck it up, trying to find a game. You know, I think they play tomorrow. I'm gonna be at work. Okay, I wanted to see them play the Liberty, New York Liberty, just because I want to see Ellie in person. Well, she probably won't be there because it ain't her. And it'll probably be Chicago halftime because it's at Chicago. But I did want to see Ellie the Elephant. But that's neither here nor there. I also wanted to go to one of the Las Vegas Aces game. Girl, I'm gonna have to make something shake, okay? Because this is ridiculous. But you be trying to support people. Support me, damn it. I'm trying. I'm trying. So, in support of the WNBA, let's talk about loving basketball and how it's a bad movie. I don't mean to say it like that, and I really hope the director, the writer of this movie, Gina, I hope she don't watch this. And I do follow her, but girl, let's just be honest, okay? Again, this is one of those situations where, for me, when I was young and it first came out, I remember we went to the Dollar Movie to go see it. We didn't go to the Dollar Movie. We was out in Indiana. That's why we was out in Indiana because my aunt and uncle had finally moved out there after they got married. They had moved out there. We was visiting or whatever, and so when the movie came out, it was all about my cousins and my grandparents and all that. We split up. Like some of the adults went to go see another movie that was out at the time, and then I think my mom and somebody else took the rest of us kids to go see Love and Basketball. Girl, it was good to me back then. It was good to me. That's because we didn't know no better. We didn't know no better, baby. I used to watch Love and Basketball so much. And be like, oh my God, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. And then you grow up and then you get on social media and then you get a little bit wise and a little bit mature about yourself in adulthood and how relationships should work and how you should value yourself a little bit more. Okay. And you realize, no, this is not something that you're supposed to be looking at as relationship goals, okay, between Monica and Quincy. Okay, you just shouldn't. Mind you, what I found so interesting and I did like about this was I believe at this time, I don't know if it was this time doing this movie or they got together right when they did this movie or after they did this movie. Because Sanaa Lathan and Omar Epps, they play Monica and Quincy, the main characters of the show, right? Or the movie. They were together. Now I don't know if they were together, like I said, during the filming of this movie, but I know at one point they were together. They were together and they was doing movies together. Because remember on the Wood, okay, she played the oh my God, what was her name? She played Melinda Williams' character, the one that Big Mike liked, okay? Stacy little sister. She played the grown-up version of her, which I did not understand, but okay. And I think they were together then. So maybe. But then Love and Basketball came out. And I really thought once I found out that them two was together, I really thought that they was gonna stay together forever. And then all of a sudden they broke up. And he been with Misha from is it Misha? What's the girl name from Total? I ain't gonna say the fine one because it was two of them. Like they all was pretty in their own ways, like different versions of pretty. They was pretty. Even Pam was pretty. Pam. Oh, if I could talk about Total right quick. Pam, like girl, I really kind of gravitated toward Pam in Total. I really did because Pam, Keisha, what's the girl name? Yeah, I really kind of gravitated to her because she was just really like, she was just really like masculine and feminine at the same time. So I felt like she had a healthy balance of her feminine and masculine energy, right? In the way that she put it on display. She was giving very much STEM teas. I could go each way, I can go either way, and I could still dress up and look good in a skirt, look good in some pants, look good with my titties out, and look good in a jogger suit. You know what I'm saying? She was giving very much that. So back then, even though I didn't really know, I kind of do. Okay, we knew Pam, that she was a little rainbow, happy pride. That's what it is. We at the end of Pride Month. It's Pride Weekend out here in Chicago. Hey girl, how you doing? Okay, and something about that just really gravitated to me. I guess my gaydar was up then. Okay. I will never forget when she was on the encore and she told you know, Aubrey don't touch her because she ain't like that. That was so funny, y'all. I said, now Pam. Pam was fighting herself, and I can't stand that. I'm sorry. She was fighting herself throughout that whole show because you really want to be who you are. Be who you are for your pride. Made a lady that did that, rest in peace, because she died recently too. Oh my gosh, just so much. But yeah, and then it was the other one, you know that. And I like Pam's voice. Okay, that deep voice and everything. I like the deep voice girls because I was attracted to T-Boz. I like T-Boz's voice. Some people say T-Boz can't sing, but I feel like she can carry a tone or whatever. It's just unique tones and all that stuff. But it was the other girl, okay? The short haired girl. Is it Keisha or I keep on saying Misha? That's from 702. Y'all gonna tell me in the comments and what happens every time? It comes to me once I get off. But they married and they've been married for a long time. They still married now. And I was just Kima, Keisha, and I think Keisha is the one that he's married to. Yeah, and Kima is the other girl. Yeah. So there it is. I was just like, damn, Sanaa and oh my, I really thought that they was gonna be together for real, forever and ever. Y'all out here doing movies together, and it just wasn't meant to be. Just like I said, y'all ain't set it up. Y'all ain't set your relationship up. I play you for your heart. Girl, what? That took me out. I'm just looking at this and I'm like, I hear the chatter and I hear, you get on social media, you get a whole bunch of think pieces about these movies or whatever these days. Especially like I love shout out to I hope y'all was hearing that. Shout out to Bonnie Blue, okay, because I love it. I absolutely love it when she do her now that we're grown. And prior to the, because I don't want nobody to think that I was copying off of her or whatever, because she do certain movies or whatever. I had already had the idea, and I had said the same thing when she did that. She was like, "Girl, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it." And I just be procrastinating. So I just love when she do her now that we're grown series because she'll take a black film, right? And then she will go so in depth with it, right? And so you be just thinking like, damn, okay, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So I love that. You know what I'm saying? But that's what be happening on Twitter too. And I'm just like, yeah. I mean, a couple of y'all think pieces is right. Just like, we all came to the consensus about Soul Food that Terry was not wrong. Terry was really the victim in the whole thing. Okay. Big Mama was a villain and everybody else around him was a villain. Okay. That's just what it was. They used and they played Terry justice for her. Okay. Did y'all see that thing that recently came out that Vanessa Williams said that that whole scene about when they was at the birthday party and then no the anniversary party and she said fuck the family. the family out of my, I left the family in my house and the family fucked my husband. Yeah, she said that wasn't in the script. Girl, that was improvised. I said, bitch. And it came out so flawlessly. Even I be tripping over how to say that sometimes at my big age right now. I was like, damn. Iconicness, okay? But then, you get into a lot of the things in this movie. Girl, it was misogynistic, it was sexist, it was cheating, it was, it was, it was being submissive to a fault. Okay. It was just a lot of stuff that you don't pick up when you're a kid because you don't be thinking about that. But then as an adult, you just like when you get in your relationship, you know that you what you want and what you won't do. And you just looking like, oh, why would you put up with this? Why are you going through hoops and hurdles for something like this? Okay. So basically, for those that have not seen the movie, which I just don't understand why, because Love and Basketball was one of those movies that BET used to play all the time. It was up there second to Baby Boy. No, it used to be. Yep, yep, yep. It was Baby Boy was number one. We might do Baby Boy, okay? Because we got some things. Tyrese just. He just makes me so sad because I used to love him. It's like maybe it's because I'm gay and I put a curse on them because it's just like all the fine black chocolate men that I liked back in the day, they all just disappointed me, or even now. Wow, it just never really. So they just telling me it really wasn't never meant to be. Regardless, I guess, I guess, but it used to be Baby Boy, Love and Basketball, and Ease Value. Y'all know it. And then at one point they used to play the Jackson 5 movie all the time. Okay. Girl, they haven't played the Jackson 5 movie on BET in a minute. Mind you, Michael's birthday just passed. I mean, Death Day just passed. 15 years and they ain't played that yet. Girl, I was surprised. I had to go watch it on YouTube. But anyway, so yeah, you get up into love and basketball, and it's basically about these two kids, right? They grow up together, they get together, they break up, they get back together, and they have a baby. And things that could putting them together and that they mainly have in common. The main thing is that their love for basketball, right? So you have Quincy. His father is this, famous basketball player that's still very much active. I think he played on the Lakers or something like that because they are in California. Um, and he is looking up to his father. You know what I'm saying? It's understandable. You got Debbie Morgan who was playing his mama. Girl, Debbie Morgan been playing everybody in their mama since forever. Okay, I have not seen her in a minute. Since she was on East Bayou. She wasn't playing nobody mama then. Okay, she was playing somebody auntie who has some spiritual powers. But oh, we should do East Bayou too because that's a discussion that we need because I want to know. I probably no, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do a live for that one. But anyway, maybe you just never know, okay? But no, listen, you got them right, and it's understandable that you have somebody, a male figure in the house, and you have a son, and of course he's gonna look up to him, especially if he's famous, he's doing something basketball, athletic like, and you want to be just like your daddy, you want to, get his approval, and yet the daddy seems like such an upstanding gentleman, or this good father, this good man, or whatever to his son, but yet there's also the dark side, which he don't see, meaning that he clearly was a mama's boy as well, right? But then also he don't know that his daddy is an ain't shit nigga because his daddy is a cheater. His daddy been cheating. And if he's in the league or whatever, I just don't understand to this day. Why get married to an athlete? I would get married to a professional athlete. Well, I would never get married to or get in a serious relationship with somebody that's I'm gay, so I don't know how it is with the women. But if I was straight, I would never get into a relationship with somebody that's in the entertainment business, that's like a superstar or something, or even like a regular artist or whatever. Girl, please, because they got hoes too. And I never get into a relationship with somebody that's in the athlete. That's the athlete. No, because I would know, and I would be stupid to do that. Because let's be real, they're going to cheat. they're going to cheat. The people that you think ain't cheating, 9 out of 10, they're cheating. Okay, they just have it. They got airtight NDAs. All right, and one main person that I'm thinking of, I'm not gonna put it out there because ain't nobody finna come for me. But I'm pretty sure you know too. Cause at one point, dude was fucking around with my girl's cousin. Girl, let me stop. Let me stop being messy. But the pictures is out there. And I thought he was with his wife all that time. Man, congratulations on your son getting drafted. This is such a mess. But anyway, the movie is a mess. Okay, let's just. The movie is a mess, but it's a good mess. Um, so you got that. So you looking up to that, and he don't. They, I guess, like his mama was shielding him from all that stuff, right? You got him being taught certain principles, whatever, and you see just how the father is and how he don't want him to say certain things. Like he didn't want him to say the word can't. Can't should never be in your vocabulary. And you can tell that he has a very strong influence on him, and he took a lot of his qualities as well, right? And then you get Monica, who is moving into the neighborhood, and she's in a, I would say, like a probably a slightly upper middle class because they got a nice house. Got a nice house. The mama ain't got to work. The daddy, I don't know if he was a partner in the bank or whatever, but he worked at the bank, so I'm pretty sure he probably was because he was making a little change. He was able to hire Monica later on in life. So there's that. Um, and yeah, and we see the two dynamics. Okay, we see the two parallel. Well, I don't even want to say parallel because with Quincy parents, they argue. Okay, the daddy was a superstar, and um, she's at one point was happy with being with this superstar's wife, and being with the superstar and being his wife, and getting the glitz and glamour and everything from it, right? And we see them being sexual with each other, and they just be loving all up on each other, whatever. But then when you go to Monica's parents, and it just seems a little bit different. It seems stuffy. It seems probably more so of what a typical, I guess, American family would be, you know. The daddy is working, the mama is the house, she's a stay-at-home mother, she's a house mom, and very much a submissive wife. Whatever the father wants and wants her to do, that's what she's gonna do. Okay. Like I would never forget that scene when Monica called her out and said, I remember that time when you had cooked the whole meal and daddy came home and said that he was gonna order some pizza and you just said okay. Girl, I know I got time for that. She's very much old traditional, just very traditional with how a relationship should be with a man and a woman. How a marriage should be. Like the woman should be submissive to the man. The husband is the head of the household. Whatever he says goes and all that stuff. But at the same time, we don't see them getting into it. We see that obviously what they have is working, and even if they have that type of dynamic, he respects us to a certain extent because we don't see them arguing and doing all that stuff that Quincy and them doing. Quincy parents was doing and everything. So yeah, there's that. And she comes into the neighborhood and she sees them playing basketball and she disguised herself as a, and it wasn't even that she was trying to disguise herself as a boy. She's just a tomboy. Okay. And when they found out that she was a girl and she was whooping ass playing basketball, Quincy got a little bit pissed off and pushed her. She wound up fucking up her face. Okay. And she was like, I like the way that they incorporated the scar because I believe Sanaa Lathan already naturally had a scar on her face, right? And so they incorporated that into the script, and that was really cute. I like that. So he wound up having to write an apology letter. We saw that, she kind of liked him. She wanted her sister to do her hair real pretty. Mind you, the sister was played by Regina Hall. I said, look at Regina. Regina been out here and we didn't even know. Okay, Brenda, like some of y'all probably first didn't even remember that y'all first saw her on Love and Basketball before we saw her on Scary Movie. Or is it the in reverse? I feel like it was before that too. Oh my gosh, she was in something else. It was another black film. Once she up in, y'all will tell me. I know she was in The Best Man. We know that. Oh my God, it was something else. It was something else. Again, it'll come to me afterwards. But yeah, and so you got that going on. She was like, she was on her hair and she said, make it look pretty, make it look nice or something like that. I was like, mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, The next day, Quincy want to come over, take her to school, and give her a letter, apologize, all that stuff, woo, 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 and say that you're my girlfriend. They do a little kissy, and then he was like, "Get on my bike." It was a whole big deal. They was like boyfriend girlfriends. First of all, they're young. Okay, why y'all boyfriend and girlfriend? But that's just what happened back in the day. You be boyfriend and girlfriend for all of 2 minutes, and that's literally how long they were. Okay, because they got into their first argument. I'm not finna ride on your bike. I'm finna ride my bike. Okay. Well, mom, daddy be riding my mama. Okay. Well, this ain't your daddy and this ain't your mama. Okay. So no, this is me. And then they got into it. Okay. And then it fast forward to the second quarter. And I will say, because this is a basketball movie, I do like the fact that they did set it up like quarters, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. That was the first quarter. Second quarter, baby, they are in high school. Seniors. I'm going to, yeah, seniors. And of course, we see Sanaa Lathan comes into play. And shout out to Kyla Pratt. Kyla Pratt was the one that was playing young Monica. And Kyla Pratt and all of her daughters look just like her. Doppelgangers, twins, clones. And they all still look the same at this very day. I said, damn, ooh, them jeans are strong, okay? Um, but she did a good job. She did a good job. And so you get Sanaa Lathan playing Big Monica, not the little one. And she's playing basketball. We see that Quincy is very much revered in his school because, he's like the captain of the basketball. He's probably one of the best players, probably get a lot of play time or whatever because he got a special advantage because the fact of who his father is, right? He's very much still in the league, right? And I think his daddy was about to retire or something like that. It don't matter. Either way, he get a lot of play. He get the women coming after him. Um, we saw that Gabrielle Union, child, Gabrielle Union always playing a little hoe. I ain't gonna say that she was being a hoe, but she was being a typical, trying to get with the dude. And that's literally all the roles she be playing sometimes back in her early days, okay? In her early days before she tried to step out after Two could play that game. Let me go talk to that Negro. Girl, you better shut your mouth up, Connie. Okay. Shantae was better than me. Shantae was better than me. Okay. No, you're not gonna talk to him. But anyway, so she giving passing notes to Monica because everybody know that Monica and Quincy are like really good friends and they live literally next door to each other. And so passing a note to give to Quincy to basically ask him to prom or whatever they was going. And the way that she rolls her eyes at her, I was like, girl, you try to get her to do you a favor and you rolling your eyes and stuff. Like, girl, if you don't get your ass out of here, and then gonna say so, oh, I could just lick the sweat off of that. I said, come on now. See, this is why teenage pregnancy happens so much. Okay, y'all just so horny for what? All right. Meanwhile, you see all the fanfare that he gets at his games compared to the fanfare that she gets at her game, and it's just very much how it is now in these days. People don't give a damn about the well, prior to this year, this season, people ain't give a damn about, the WNBA or women playing basketball, whether it's in high school, whether it's in junior high, whatever, or college or whatever. The men are always going to get the most looks at. The men are always going to get the most attention. And it's very much unfortunate because there's a lot of talented women out there that are, and girls that be really playing these games. And I'm liking the fact that we do get more eyes on the WNBA these days, but I don't like the fact that they are pitting with these new eyes are commentary from left and right that's just not really needed, and it's making situations worse than what it is. Okay, it's not making it enjoyable for the most part, and I feel sorry for the players. I really do. Being accused of being jealous, being accused of being ghetto, being a thug, being this, being racist, being all this stuff. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. But hey, that's what's happening these days. So you got that, and Monica is so much about trying to get drafted, or I should say, get a scholarship to go to UCA, not UCA, USC, right? She want to go to USC. She looking for the scouts, and they got to do all this stuff, and then it's prom coming up. We know how close her and Quincy are. It's almost like they have like this brother sister type of relationship. She do have a game, right? She go play this game And she gets fouled out, and you know, it comes down to the wire, and she misses the free throw. Okay, and of course, she's in her feelings because they wind up losing the game. And I think that probably was one of the last games that they was gonna play of her high school career. Plus, she feel bad at the fact that it was her that missed the ball. And therefore, you got the coaches from these colleges looking and you thinking that you put on a bad performance. So I said, girl, don't sit there and cry. She sat there and cried with her cornrows. I said, no, girl, we don't do that. We don't ever let them see you sweat. Okay, don't never let them see you sweat. So then after that, she wound up getting dressed up. Now, see, one instance where I thought something was just really problematic to me. Why is it that her sister is hooking her up with somebody that she went to school with? Mind you, her sister's in college or her sister is older because eventually her sister wound up having a baby, getting married or whatever, all that stuff. But granted, we don't even know if Monica is 18 or 17 years old, but yet you hooking her up with Boris Kojo. Okay, Boris Kojo, he's somebody around your age, which probably is in his 20s. Girl, what? And then oh, you looking fine up in that dress or whatever, baby. When she put that dress on, and when Gabrielle Union, character said, "Damn, I ain't no Spalding made dress." That was funny. That was funny. Girl, she couldn't walk in that shit. I said, "Damn, so now you got a body on you, girl, yeah. Okay, it be like that." But when she sat down and she forgot that she had a dress on and she bent over. She was leaning over in that chair like this, and she had the legs propped up. I said, "Girl, close the legs, close the legs," because them people was looking at her like, "Oh, girl," she had to hurry up and close them. But anyway, you see Quincy there, and of course he came with Gabrielle Union. Mm, I apologize for that. I was trying to make it so because it came out of nowhere. My sinuses have been a wreck for the past couple of weeks. I've been doing a saline solution, girl. It's just been a mess. Okay, this weather coming up and down, and like it was cold yesterday. It was hot the day before, and it's hot as shit today. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Um. Anyway, so you got that, and of course he is all into Monica. They dancing on the floor. I will say, mind you, this is like the 80s, early 90s, and all that stuff. The music. That is one thing. I love that scene when they was at the prom or whatever, that homecoming dance, whatever it was, because the music was everything. And it just takes me back all the time. Like, girl, the 90s was just, even though I was a kid, the 90s was everything. Music was just everything back then. You just don't understand. I feel for everybody who did not get to experience that. Because y'all get left with shit today. Okay, I'm just compared to them, it ain't nothing but shit. All right, let's just be honest. So you can see that it's some stuff brewing between them, and it's probably been brewing for a while. And you knew that this was gonna happen. We become friends, then we become lovers. She go home, she finds out that she got a letter from USC. Quincy, at one point, Quincy used to come over to her house to sleep. Just come through her window and sleep when his parents got into it all the time. Okay, that's one. Two, he comes over. They making small talk. He finds out that she gets accepted to USC. He also got accepted to USC. They laughing and they like, "Oh my god, oh my god, so sad. I'm so happy for you, so happy for you." And then all of a sudden they start kissing. Okay, and Monica was like, "Hold up." That probably was Monica's first kiss from a guy. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Monica, I really thought that Monica was gonna turn out to be it. Okay, I really thought that she was gonna be a lesbian. She was just giving me those teas. And I feel for all of these women athletes because they get that stereotype on them. They get that stereotype on them all the time. Just because you're an athlete, you have to be gay or something like that, or it's a possibility that you're gonna be gay. 9 out of 10, a few of them are. But not all of them, okay? But yeah, and they wind up doing it. She lost her virginity to that man. She lost her virginity to her friend, and they became lovers. That was the end of the second quarter. Third quarter, they are in college, okay, and USC. And we see again, things are going way better for Quincy because male dominated world. Um, we see that if he's doing practice or whatever, everything's cool. When they have their games in the big arena, you know. Whereas the girls, the women, they have their games in the gym with bleachers, okay? That they practice it, you know. And I felt so bad for them. Monica was there, and Monica was acting just like she was when she was in college, and that's what people need to understand. Especially like again, you see how this is all coming into play with the WNBA that's going on now, and how people are at the beginning. It felt like people was coddling, you know, one particular player over another, and then we have to realize, and you had other people that come down and say, "Well, this is not college basketball no more. This is the WNBA." So it's a different type of play. You know what I'm saying? You can't be college, can't be doing that. So it's the same thing with Monica in this. This ain't high school, okay? You can't just because you feel like you the star player on your high school thing and they was always throwing the ball to you or whatever. You are on a team with a whole bunch of star players or people that probably play at a better rate than you. You know what I'm saying? And you can't be showboating and doing all this stuff when you really haven't proven yourself, even in practice. So when she did that and she made that basket and she put her head up, and then the coach was like, "Keep your hand up there for the rest of the day." I said, "Bitch, you got me fucked up." See, quit showboating, y'all. Quit showboating. You know, sometimes that shit don't work out in your favor. And so you get, what was the girl name? Y'all know the teammate. Oh, I don't know if it was a hazing type of thing because you know she was an upperclassman. And so you know they kind of like hazed the younger one, but same thing you probably can see that's going on in WNBA now. Um, she was a bitch, but she did tell her some good shit. You know, you got to calm that shit down. It ain't about you. It's about us, and you need to quit acting because bitch, you only here because Teresa Randall got pregnant. Is it Teresa or Tiger? Tiger Randall got pregnant. That's the only reason why you here. Okay. And let me just tell you something. You never let a freshman take your spot. I said, damn, bitch. She almost killed her with that weight. I said, girl, you trying to put a murder on you? What's happening? I said, that was very hostile, but you know, eventually they got out of it because they wound up being cool later, but we'll see that. And that made her feel some type of way. That made her feel some type of way. Imagine going from being thinking that you the star player of your team to going to another team and you basically just another number. Like you really, really have to prove yourself. You're not the star anymore. And that's basically what was going on. Um, and they was winning games, losing games, winning games, whatever, and everything was going great with Monica when it comes to after the practices and when it comes to the game or whatever. Everything was going good. Her and Quincy in a relationship, they doing their thing, playing strip basketball and all that stuff. You know, that was cool. And then he finds out about the fact that his father was cheating on his mother. And see, here's the thing. At one point, I get that you are a child and you want to stay out of your parents' relationship, but you was a hoe just like your daddy was a hoe. You get it from your daddy, okay? And it just comes to a point where you have to grow up and realize my parents aren't perfect. So therefore, I'm pretty sure they're going to make mistakes. And for you to be the son of a superstar basketball athlete who is out here in the public doing a whole bunch of stuff, who's always on the road, who's doing business now. You mean to tell me it never crossed your mind that your father could possibly be cheating on your mama? Like he's being 100%, even as an adult, because technically speaking, he's a young adult now. He's probably like 19 years old or 18, 19 years old because they're at school. So they never really told us um, what a freshman. Okay, yeah, they was a freshman at first. So this is all freshmen. So you're like 18, 19 years old. Between that. And you mean to tell me you never thought that your parents could be going through some shit? They always arguing. I mean, I'm pretty sure you heard what they was arguing over. You thought that your daddy was perfect or that, you know, he wouldn't cheat on your mother. And then when she told you that they getting a divorce because she caught him in the act, she had a PI and caught the cameras, got pictures of it and all that, that really devastated you. Now, on the one hand, I get it. I get the devastation because you really thought that when you thought that your family life was perfect or whatever, nobody wants, especially if you thinking and from what you seen as the child, you're probably thinking that everything is good and you got the best life ever or whatever. You got the best parents and you love seeing them together. You don't want that unit and that union to break up. You don't. And because you got parents out here that like to shield a lot of bad stuff from their kids. Understandable because they don't want them to have negative perceptions of them, right? Or negative perceptions of what a relationship looks like or whatever. You want to display that love and all that stuff, but you have to show reality sometimes. And the reality of the matter is, yeah, we're going to argue, we're going to fight, and that nigga cheated. That's just what it is, okay? He was cheating his ass off throughout their whole marriage. And that really truly devastated him. Now, on the one hand, like I would be upset too if I really cared about my parents, which I cared about my parents so much. I love my mama so much. And that's why I stick by her. Y'all see how I talk about her when it comes to compared to my father? Girl, I'm team her all the way. Okay. And so I get it, but I just felt like he should have known. And I felt like he was being a little overly dramatic. Like, yeah, feel upset that you see the crumbling of the relationship between your mother and father, right? I get that because, especially, like I said, if you grew up and you didn't know the problems was that deep. But to take it out to the point where, you stop, I can understand stop speaking, but, you drinking because your parents are breaking up, you getting upset with your girlfriend because your girlfriend can't spend that much time with you. She can't break curfew or else she not playing in the game and all that stuff. And it's like you upset because she won't sacrifice her time for you to wallow in your little sad grief because you found out at what we all knew from the day one that your daddy was a cheater. Like what? That was some selfish ass shit because I'm guaranteeing you, if Monica went through the stuff that if Monica went through what he was going through, he probably would have told her, okay, well, just get over it. You ain't got to wallow in it. He probably would have left her too, if she would have. It's giving, I want you to do for me what I won't do for you. It's very much giving that. It's very much giving that. And that part of the movie just really pissed me off. It really pissed me off because he based her response. You know how it is. You are playing in a. It just felt really like you were so self-absorbed to not think that it's okay for you to miss practice because you're Quincy. You're the big man on campus. You're the one that everybody looks out for. You're the one that get all these special privileges because of who you are, who your name is, and all this stuff, right? And because you are a male, okay? But she's not afforded that same type of, leeway. She's not afforded that. She got to work real hard for her shit. And granted, he probably worked hard for his too, but let's be clear. I'm pretty sure he got to where he got to because of his name, that nepotism and shit. Throwing that around and everything. Um, which I ain't mad at because he actually had the talent to back it up. But I'm just saying, it's not the same. They're not on the same even playing field. It's not even. And so for him to get upset, like to the point where he drinking, she wins her game, he comes to the party, he trying to slap her down in front of everybody, and then the next day she goes to the dorm room and you got Monica Calhoun up in there being used. I just took the bitch to Burger King for a burger. I don't give a fuck. Cause I didn't want to sit out there and listen to you cry for a second. I tried to, but I had to go to the dorm. Like you could have came to the dorms with me, and I could have sat there outside the dorm room, and we could have talked then. But no, you want to get up in your feelings. You ain't even come to a compromise. You ain't even give another suggestion. Okay, you decided to go hit the bottle. You ain't even 21 yet. You're illegally drinking too. Okay, come on. Quincy really pissed me off with that, and then they wound up breaking up. Over that shit. I said, what? Like I feel like that's the silliest shit to break up with. Cause you want that for me with my daddy? Okay, yo, daddy was a hoe, bitch. What you want me to do about it? I tried to talk to you. You ain't want to talk to me. Okay? He just made me mad. This is where the movie stopped getting good. Because when adulthood come, you see that she wanted to be the first woman in the NBA. She wound up foregoing her dreams of being in the NBA or the WNBA to leave in college. She at one point played basketball overseas. I think she was with Brazil or somebody. I don't know which one she was with, but then she wound up seeing that other her old teammate. She won the game against her. They go out, they kick it, and all that stuff. Whatever, reconnect. Start reminiscing about what everybody else is doing and how things just didn't work out the way that they planned. Okay, once she get from overseas playing basketball, she comes back home to absolutely nothing, and she winds up having to get. And when I say nothing, like no prospects, no nothing, to the point where she has to get a regular job, and that probably wasn't on her on her menu. Okay, she really thought that that was her plan A, and her plan A was being in the WNBA, and that's all that was gonna happen. Wound up having to work at her daddy job, okay, at the bank, putting on a dress and heels that she couldn't walk in. I said, girl, if you don't take them things I'll put on some goddamn chucks and some track suits. Bitch, stop it. Put some joggers on. Okay? Girl, one thing about it, two things for sure with me, I'm glad that I'm in the job that I am now because I just can never see myself working in corporate America. All right. Um, when I say corporate America, I just can't see myself working in a job where I have to dress up. Like I have to put on either a pantsuit, a business pantsuit, or business pantsuit or skirt. Fuck that. I don't wear those. Okay, I don't wear those. I would be so mad. I mean, if the pay is good, I probably have to make some sacrifice. But if it ain't, girl, I'm not gonna do that because that is not my style, girl. I haven't worn a dress since prom, and prom was in 2005 June. Well, no, prom was May 2005. End of May 2005. Yep. Girl, that's the last time I had a dress on. And some heels. Girl, I'll never forget when we went through all that trouble to get my heels done for imagine I don't wear heels. I don't wear heels. And my mom was like, you gonna wear these heels for your prom. I was like, okay, well, fine, fuck it. We gonna see. I mean, you the one that's paying for it, right? She paid all that. We got them custom made and all that stuff because I got big feet. I got big feet, bitch. Okay, if I was a nigga, woo, y'all would love it. Um, but anyway, yeah, did all of that to get them shoes done, and they was cute. They was cute. Did I wear them motherfuckers? Hell no, I had on because my dress was long. I had on some flip flops. I had on some flip flops. But it was crazy because half of us when we got to prom, everybody kicked their shoes off by the time by the time it was almost over. We all had our shoes off. But anyway, I said, Monica, take that shit off. Then she finds out that Quincy is getting married. He engaged to Tyra Banks, who was a flight attendant or something like that. Girl, the mama and her get into it because it just bothered me the way. And shout out to Alfred Witter. Witter, I love her. I gotta watch Down in the Delta. It just bothered me the way that their relationship was. And at one point, even during this conversation, it made me feel like she was kind of jealous of the relationship between either Monica and the dad, or the fact that Monica was so outspoken. And Monica was the type of person that's going to go out there and she's going to live her dreams the way that she wants and live her life on the way that she wants and not have to follow society rules and all this stuff the way that the mama did. The mama gives me the feeling that she literally left her mama's house and went to her husband's house, and she didn't have any type of life. She didn't live her life, and she went from taking care of one household to taking care of another household, right? And she don't know what independence means. She don't know what it means to not have to depend on a man, and therefore that's what she was taught. But she gave birth to a new generation, and in this generation, women don't have to go through all that. You know what I'm saying? And so when they had their little disagreement and Monica, basically told her she was a submissive ass housewife. Is that what you want me to be? You know what I'm saying? And she wound up slapping the dog shit out of her. I said, first of all, let me tell you something. If my mom would have slapped me like that, it'd hurt because I want to speak to her for a while. I would not speak to her for a while because I am just that type of person. I told y'all when me and my mama had when we was going through she was moving out there to Indiana and all that stuff, we had literally got into we weren't talking. We weren't talking for a minute. And it took a while. It took a couple of months or so before we actually got back to actually communicating through text message, and it was very vague. It was very vague, and I wasn't finna reach out because I felt like I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? She wound up doing it. She tried to break the ice, and then eventually we start communicating a little bit more. And then our relationship got back on track, and I feel like it even made it better. You know, Monica better than me because they started talking probably like a few days later because they came to some type of reasonable conclusion. And, Mama had to break down or whatever. He basically said she was jealous of her daughter. She proud of her, but she was jealous of her daughter because her daughter was out here living her life. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you think of me, Monica? Huh? Yeah, Mama. Yeah. You let Daddy walk all over you. You do whatever. And that man's draws. Is that what you want me to do? You want me to be a housewife like that? Girl, please. You could go do that. I'm not. I'm not going to be a 1950s housewife. And I feel like that's when we get parents that live their lives through their kids. And you have them doing a whole bunch of stuff because you didn't get a chance to do it. And even though she wasn't doing that through her kid, she could clearly see that Monica's out here doing her thing and she missed that. She wished she could have done that. Whereas you got her other daughter who literally came out her house, got into a relationship, and then had a child. You know what I'm saying? She kind of followed the mama's footstep. But then you got Monica who didn't. She went the independent route. And I feel like, yeah, she wanted to do that. And she was proud of her daughter, but she was jealous of her daughter. And it's understandable. And it's not a jealousy like, I want to see you fail and I want to see this or whatever. It's a jealousy of like, I wish I could have did that. And so I'm jealous that I couldn't do that. That type of thing. You know? Um and told her about Tyra. Because Quincy at this point, he's so pissed off. He ain't even finished school. He let the fact that his daddy cheated on his mama get to him so bad that it clouded his judgment because he ain't want to hear nothing that his daddy said. His daddy told him just finish school. Okay, finish school. That's all his daddy was telling him. Finish school. Don't enter the draft yet. He went on ahead and prematurely entered the draft. He gets into the draft once again. You are the big man on campus because you just got that your name. You know what I'm saying? Your name traveled when you was in high school. It worked for you when you was in high school. It worked for you when you was in college, and then you up into the NBA, and now it's not working for you because you wasn't the big man on campus in the NBA. And I don't even know how long he played before he fucked his leg up. He wound up telling what is tearing his ACL or something like that, and he had to go back home. Okay, and so at this point, Monica's back home. They both wind up staying back home, right? And she sees him, and you know, he tried to shade her about the fact that I thought you was gonna be working in WNBA. You up here doing this office job and all this stuff. Nigga, I thought you was gonna be in the NBA and gonna be this superstar. Look at what's going on with you. Girl, your knee fucked up. We don't even know if you're gonna get off the bench. Okay? Are you gonna have a contract next year? I said we're not gonna do this. And then, you got all that happening, and she realized that she truly did want him back. So she knocks on the window and said, "Let's play a game. I'm gonna play you for my heart, for your heart." And he was like, "Okay, fine, fuck it, bitch. It's late. It's late." And you going through all these hoops and hurdles to do all this stuff. Mind you, if that man truly wanted you at that time, don't play no games with me. I don't need to be played with, okay? He was playing games with her. He played that basketball game with her like he was playing with a stranger and he needed that. Like he put some money, like I could go against this nigga right here and I'm gonna win. He did that. I mean, knocking that bitch over and everything. I said, "Excuse me, excuse me, why are you doing this?" I said, "Monica, take your ass back up in the house. Quit embarrassing me like this, okay? You gotta stand up, all right? Stand the fuck up, you know?" And I was just like, "Girl, what?" As an adult, I'm just like, ain't no way in hell I'm finna stoop so I'm finna lower myself. I really feel like she deserved better. She deserves so much better than Quincy. Quincy shows her that she deserves much better because I feel like if I mean, somebody else probably would be like they would have played out full out too. Okay, it's the game, right? But if you knew that you was gonna say, "Hey, 2 out of 3," and then gonna come back and give me a hug and all that stuff, and we gonna get back together, fuck that. Don't play games with me. Okay, let's have a conversation and let's talk this out like adults. But I wouldn't be able to trust you. Granted, they was young when all this happened, but I wouldn't be able to trust your emotions. I wouldn't be able to trust the way that you deal with your emotions. You have to go to therapy for me, okay? Because when something don't go your way and you want to break up because of that, ain't nobody got time for that. But they eventually get married and have a kid. But girl, ain't nobody got. Love It Basketball was such a cute story when I was a kid, but as an adult, that is not a couple goal. That is not what you go through. You don't have to go through all of that just to get to the person that's supposed to be your soulmate. And you don't even know if that's really your soulmate. That could have just been her friend's soulmate and not her actual soulmate. And it just feel like she put her life on the line or on hold for him. Because we saw he moved on and got a new woman, got engaged and everything. Man, you, he been fucking throughout high school and college. Okay, he got more experience, more bodies on him or whatever. We didn't see that with Monica. We don't know if she dibbled and dabbled. We don't know if she got another man. We don't know what she did. We don't know if she just said, ain't nobody better than him, so I'm gonna just be celibate. I'm not gonna fuck. Girl, what? Involuntary celibacy is so fucking disgusting when you don't want it. Trust me, I fucking know. Okay, but times is hard. Like pride. Anyway, we're not going there. And I'm just like, girl, over him. That's probably why they broke up. That's probably why they broke up. They saw the movie and it was like, girl, why would I do that? But anyway, yeah, don't be like Quincy and Monica. Okay, please don't. Please don't. They are not ideal. They are not ideal. I can't believe it. It's just like, well, when I watched Baby Boy, I already knew Jody wasn't shit. Okay, Jody had like a couple of baby mamas that he was still fucking on. And plus he was fucking on other girls. So, no, we knew outwardly that he wasn't shit. The way that they did Love and Basketball, they did disguise the ain't shitness by by putting it under, slightly sliding it in there with this sappy love story, or trying to hook us in, especially as black folks, with this black love story, because we especially back then, we don't see too many of that, you know what I'm saying? So now we got this black love story and everything, so let's just, but no, that's not the relationship you want. But anyway, that was Love and Basketball. You guys tell me how y'all felt about it, what your opinions is. Did you like the movie? What was your take from it? Did you kind of agree with some of the things that I said or disagree? Put it down in the comment. Let's have a conversation. And I will see you guys later. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Well, it's Saturday night. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend, Sunday. Okay? And I'll see y'all later.